How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the MT Motoring YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. This episode is about the debut of the MT Motoring Ford Mustang GT. This is a car that I've been very excited to show and share with everybody out there, and I've obviously had to keep everything kind of a secret, tight-lipped, until I got the okay. Now I have the okay. Obviously, this is the day before the show, as if you can see here. Not everything is done yet. This is Monday night, but I wanted to put this together to debut for you all Tuesday morning. I obviously can't be at the event and upload a video all at once, so this was the best option. And also, I like coming to the show late at night when most everything is set up and I can see everything and not have huge crowds to deal with, so I could just take a look, take the time to get up close to all the cool cars that I wanted to check out and do all that and be able to just really see the details of things. Right before I jump into showing you the Mustang, if you could do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below. We're also doing the 1,000 subscriber merch giveaway. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, drop some likes and comments, and also follow our social media accounts at MT Motoring on Instagram and also MT Motoring on Facebook. All the links are in the description below, and once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give away some merch for everybody out there. Well, not everybody, but a good amount of people. First and foremost, I wanted to thank everybody involved on the project. Ford Performance Parts, Ford Accessories Program, my business partner Steve, Sid at SP Signworks for doing delivery, Ariaan Alvarez from Alvarez Auto for help with the supercharger install, Brian and his amazing staff over at Kaiju Motorsports for helping with the final few steps of the car, from letting me use the shop and leaving the car hostage, or keeping the car there on the lift at his shop while we were sorting out some brake, wheel setup, and tire issues. Goodyear Tires for the Eagle F1 Supercar 3 tires. Definitely do appreciate the tires. They ride really well, handle well. Can't wait for SEMA to be done so I can have some fun with this car. Recaro, North America for the Recaros, which I'll show you in just a second, and Motorcraft, of course, and of course Ford Motor Company for the amazing opportunity to work on this car. I'll show you in just a few moments all the details that are in the car and everything that we've done. This has been an amazing adventure. Definitely love how this car came out and what its goals next are going to be pretty fun to do and have, and it's going to provide a lot of fun, memorable experiences for myself. But let's go ahead and get into the mods and I'll show you everything that we've done. Starting off with the front end of the car, we obviously have the factory pony emblem painted in red to match the brake caliper, the Brembo brake calipers. We have the bullet front grille, top and bottom. Also have the Ford Performance optional front splitter. That splitter setup comes with the new front lip and the splitter. As a nice addition, we actually have these really cool air curtains from Air Design to help give the car a more aggressive front. Also have a lot of lighting equipment from Diode Dynamics, so big shout out to them. This is their fog light. I did smoke them to help match all the other smoke parts that are on the car, smoke lights, to, you know, really try to make this car black. But from Diode, they come clear. Going to the side of the car, we obviously have Shelby GT350 wheels in the front and the rear. They are 1910.5 in the front and 19 by 11 in the rear. The tires I'm running all the way around are 305 30 19 Goodyear Eagle F1 Supercar 3s, and the brake setup I am using are the brakes off the Shelby GT350R, which is a Brembo 6-piston front, 4-piston rear with a 15.5-inch rotor up front, and I believe a 15-inch rotor in the rear. The livery here is done by SP Signworks. Thank you, Sid, for working on this livery and installation. It is the Motorcraft 72 logo that's on the side. It's pretty sure it's kind of hard to see with my camera, but it's there. On the roof of the car is wrapped matte black along with the antenna, and there is the Motorcraft slogan here, tried and true since 1972. If you didn't know, Motorcraft was founded in 1972, so this is a tribute livery, and the design of the livery is based off the 80s IMSA race car. This is obviously a new version of that, so we modernized it and did this. Also, the car is on Ford Performance lowering springs. We also swapped out the kit, the badges for the black 5.0 badges, and have a CDC Outlaw rear spoiler. Thank you to CDC for providing the spoiler. Have that painted also. We also smoked out the rear lights. We have the Diode Dynamics LED reverse light there. The rear reflectors there are smoked to match. And Diode Dynamics also provided the rear LED side markers. These light up really neat. I'm gonna go ahead and get the engine bay or the hood open so I can show you the engine bay and what we did with the car there. For the engine, all we really did was get the Ford Performance supercharger kit. This supercharger kit is 750 horsepower and it is CARB legal, which means it is emission legal in the state of California, and that pretty much means it's legal in all 48 or 50 states. So 750 horsepower, available in the Mustang, all street legal, don't have to worry about cops or emissions or any of that. It's an amazing thing. That's all that's really done to the engine. That's all it really needs. And also have the Ford Performance hood struts here. I pretty much put hood struts in almost every car that I own or play with, and makes doing maintenance and working on a car a lot easier. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the interior and all the cool touches and details that we were able to do with the car. The door panels I left primarily stock. Didn't really need to do much. I like the accents that were put into the design of the door panels, but what we did do is swap out the trim in the Mustang for the carbon trim off the GT500, and I redid this in a semi-gloss or matte clear so it has a dry carbon look. And I also have a Ford Performance shift knob that's in carbon, and I did it in the same finish. A big thank you to JV Auto Body that helped with some quick paint work on the rear spoiler, along with doing these parts and smoking the lights out. One of the cool touches and detail features that we did was have this 72 Motorcraft logo replaced on the dash. Here normally there is a Mustang logo, so this is a nice billet piece that was made specifically for this car. And for the seats, here are the Recaro RPSP seats. Now normally these seats are available in non-power and not in this color combo from Recaro, but this is a one-off design and one-off design and color scheme. So these are full power Recaros, which are pretty rare, so seats can be moved back and forth, forward and back, and it has a nice design scheme pattern with white, black, and red. The center here is dyed. They're not separate sections. It is all done in really high quality leather, and center section here is in white. The back of the seats are painted a dark gray color. I don't know the exact name, and it has a design of the Recaro stripes here. See if the camera can get it from inside the car. These Recaros are actually carbon fiber, but everything's been painted. But when you uninstall the seat and flip them upside down, you can see that they're carbon on the shell. Normally these Recaros don't come powered, but like I said, again, these are full powered. And another design detail that we have is the center armrest is, I would say, laser etched with the same logo that's on the roof. So, you know, these are the small, simple detailing designs that we do. That pretty much concludes the interior. It didn't need much. It's a very nice, clean, well thought out interior. I like the details that were incorporated into this. And, you know, this is pretty much essentially a Motorcraft car. One more small thing that we changed was the door sills. The GT comes with a light silver. This is a darker color. It still lights up, but, you know, just to make everything flow into the darker feel of the car. I apologize for the lighting. We're filming this at 11 o'clock at night, and not every light in the booth is on. Another cool touch that the car has is this GT Motorcraft emblem. These are one-off machine pieces using the OEM GT badge in black and all aluminum, brushed aluminum outer plate with this Motorcraft logo. The car itself still uses the stock exhaust. This car was equipped with the active exhaust setup, so you can adjust quiet, normal, street, sport, track modes and the exhaust valves differently, and it sounds amazing right out from the factory, so I opted not to lose or change that. So that was a very big factor in how I was setting this car up, and I actually like how this came out. Didn't need to change it. It's great right out the box. Here is the wheel stand for the Mustang. See here, I'll scan through real quick so I can show you. So you can go ahead and briefly read everything. And a brief overview of the car and all its mods that were done. I may have forgotten a couple details, so here you go. And if you're here at the booth, you can go ahead and scan this QR code for more information on everything. And this is all the legal disclaimers. Again, here is the car. I'm extremely happy with how this came out and how this car came together. I love how it looks. So this car's design, layout, and style, it's something I normally don't always do. I know M2 Motoring does have a certain style and touch to how they do their cars. This is quite a bit outside of my norm, but I really like how this came out. I appreciate the team at Ford Motor Company for giving me the opportunity, or giving my company the opportunity to do this. And thank you again to everybody that's been involved with the project. I'm really excited to see what this car can do once the show's over, and also have it, you know, just push the marketing for it out there and getting out to events and meeting all of you and sharing, you know, the car with all of you out there. So thanks again for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the car, please leave them in the comments down below. And again, it's Mike. Thanks again. Take care. See you on the next episode. Here are some of the cars in the Ford booth before the show. This is the day before. Beautiful Mustang. Quick pan of Neil's Mach-E. This right here, this Galaxy 500, absolutely gorgeous. During rolling and setup day on Saturday, or no, yesterday, walking in the booth to see where my Mustang was at, and I saw this, and I was pretty much standing here staring at it for a good 10 minutes. Walking around, checking it out, the details, everything. Absolutely beautiful. This is Gene's Mustang. It is a teal color, has white Boston wheels, has big brake upgrade. This is an EcoBoost. Here is a quick shot of the wheel stand. Car's on air suspension, has a lot of Anderson composite parts. White interior. Gene loves his contrast colors and bright colors, so this, when I saw the rendering, I was like, yep, this is totally Gene. It's one of the Ford Broncos. This is from the Vehicle Personalization and Performance Parts Division in Ford. So this is an in-house accessorized and built vehicle. I like it. Bronco from CGS Performance Products. There's the wheel stand real quick. It's kind of dark over here. Again, this is the night before the show actually starts. I love coming to the show around this time. Take a look at the cars uninterrupted. Baja Forge's Bronco. Off-road style Bronco. Shelby's Mach-E inside a blue light display. Pretty neat. Here is the wheel stand. Not sure if you can see it, the lighting's kind of bad right now. Two-door Bronco by BDS suspension. Fire department theme to it. That is the wheel stand. Baja forged again with a 4-door Bronco. Again, I apologize if some of the lighting's bad. This booth's only got a couple auxiliary lights running. It's one of the feature showcase Broncos on display here. They're setting up, so I'll just stay on this side, stay out of people's way. And Ford has these rack display set up for all the different cars and all the accessories from their product line all over. Have some Mustang parts there, a lot of Bronco stuff and various accessories. This, I believe, is RTR / Von Gittin Jr.'s Fun Runner Bronco. A lot of contrast colors, a lot of signature Vaughn color schemes. Really cool. Tushy Hot Rods has a Bronco also, using a track setup. Take a look here. Some of the mods. Two vehicles under the covers here. I saw what they are. I believe it was a Mustang, and I forget what that was, but I know it's a classic truck of some sort. Let's go over to some of the other vehicles in the booth. This is Tucci Hot Rods Maverick. Pretty cool. Got some nice colorful contrast going on here. There's a lot of nice little custom one-off parts like the front lip, flares, and a couple other things. Let's go ahead and go on to the next car. Ford Mach-E. I believe this is all factory spec with some options. Next up is Air Design's Ford Maverick. Air Design is a company I've been working with for years. Billy is a really great guy over there. So here's his SEMA project for this year. It's always done very nice, clean builds. Here is the wheel stand and all the parts that are on there. It's all painted accents. That's not vinyl, that's actually masked and repainted. Paint line's very clean on this. Very well done. Next vehicle is Street Performance F-150. This was all built in-house by Ford. Their Ford Performance and Accessories division. Looks good. Brembo brake upgrade. Also has blower setup. custom body kits, a lot of little touches and clean touches. Looks good. Next up is this Ford Ranger. Who built this one? Take a look at the wheel stand. J. Robert Marketing and Attitude Performance. It's a buoy, pop-up tent, all the accessories. Next is this F-150 done by BTR. Or Blood Type Racing. Oh, so this is Sam's car. Okay. Sam's known in the Hyundai scene for doing Hyundais, and over the course of the past couple years, he's been doing a couple Ford demo cars. So this is his. Let's take a look. Sorry about that. Security thought I was supposed to be here. They thought I was working for Toyota. I have a Ford badge on, and I'm in the Ford booth, so it's all good. He's just doing his job. This came out pretty nice. Suspension setup. Next truck is Addictive Desert Designs Raptor. This is all paint. Under this is vinyl minus the Raptor logo. The multi-tone paint job is all paint. So nice, refreshing to see people doing paint work and not vinyl wraps, but it's all good. Everybody does something a bit different. Addictive Desert Designs obviously has wheels, all the light bar, side steps, they make all that. Bumpers. Came out nice and clean. I like it. Next truck is from Hellwig Products. It's a F-150 XLT Sport Hybrid Super Crew. Here is the wheel stand. Not gonna go around the back side. It is very dark over there, so everything's shadowed out. This right here, not fixed up, but I'm really excited to see this come out to the market. This is the F-150 all-electric Lightning. This is the one truck I could probably afford the gas on. Why? Because it doesn't use gas. So charging it up doesn't hurt me in making life-changing decisions. It's a gas pump, but hey, I come from driving 4-cylinder cars, so as a daily. Seeing this truck in person, I definitely can see what I'd like to do to it if I were able to work on one. Next up is this F-150 from Hypertech. It's a big truck. Next, let's check out this truck. F-250 by Advanced Accessory Concepts. Is this vinyl or is this paint? It is vinyl. Just curious. This right here is a very nice truck. F450. Matt Industries. Here is the wheel stand. It's a nice clean truck. Here again we have another Maverick.
Alright, 7 o'clock.
And that pretty much concludes the walkthrough of the Ford booth. Thanks again for watching. Definitely do appreciate it. You guys, until next time, take care.